Hi, I'm Sun from Los Angeles Valiant. I'm here to answer your questions from the Twitch Overwatch All Access Pass. First question from EM Anura. How does it make you feel when the whole crowd says soon? You're definitely a fan favorite. It's funny. Like they all said soon, and it's so long, and yeah, it's funny. It changed the atmosphere on the scene. Next question from Sinai. What made you choose the name Soon? It came from South Park during the season when Cartman was the Coon. I said wow, the Coon is a pretty good nickname without the Z, of course. And I changed one letter at the beginning, like the tune, the moon, and I see Soon is good for me, so I take Soon. Next question from Miri. Hey, what's the hardest things about being in the Overwatch League? The being consistent, because there's some days, some matches you're doing pretty good, some days pretty bad, and it's really hard to stay consistent because fans want you to pop off. So, just being consistent. Question from the Raven Gaming channel. What is your training like? But it depends on heroes, right? When I play Tracer, I don't really need training except do some competitive. But for example, Widowmaker, I do a lot of Widow DM, HS only. I just play for 30 minutes, 1 hour of DM, and then we go scrims. And during the night, when at home, I play some rank. Question from Gizmir. What advice would you give to a player looking to pursue the path to pro? It's hard. It's really hard to be pro. You need to play every day for 4 hours. Not too much because don't put full energy on the game. Try hard, play scrims, play tournaments, fun teams, and just play with people and just show off on streams. Question from AKLS. If you could make any Overwatch map your home, which would you choose? I would say Nambani because it's a futurist city. Everything is clean, so I choose this. Question from Noel 18. What is your favorite French pastry? It's pain au chocolat in French. It's like croissant, but with a chocolate inside. It's really famous in France, and yeah, I like it. Question from Headspace. How is learning to communicate with players from around the world? I learned to communicate with other people a long time ago on internet when I play FPS games, when I joined a European team. So it's really cool because you learn another language while playing video games. So it's really nice, and you have good friends when you talk in English. So that's it. Question from Debbie Trey. Hi Sun, do you enjoy hanging out with your teammates outside of playing Overwatch? I don't hang out. Absolutely not. I stay at home and play video games. So if we hanging out, it's mostly for an event. And yeah, I love being with my teammates because I'm pretty funny and I love making jokes. Question from Cupcake Cora. Cats or dog? Absolutely cats because they are cutest. And yeah, I've got one cat in France, so that's why. Question from Dan Shadowstorm. What advice do you have for prioritizing targets and gauging how much you should commit to a fight? It depends on heroes. For example, most of the time with Tracer, you flank. If you see a Diva or Monkey for life, you should prioritize Zen, for example. If he's alone, you should prioritize DPS. If you're soldier, for example, you should prioritize Monkey or Diva because you make a ton of damage and you can headshot them pretty easy. So it depends on heroes, and if you need to commit on a fight, like commit when your Monkey is jumping or when Diva is with you. Question from Caliburn6. Are there any particular heroes you struggle to incorporate into your hero pool? I would like to play Genji because I love playing Genji, but this hero need hand mechanic. You need to play a lot of this hero, so I would say Genji, but I think it's just need to play a lot. That's it. Question from Soul Healer 95. As a Tracer player, what's your plan against Brigitte next season? So I never play Brigitte. I never play against Brigitte. So I don't really know what's the counter of Tracer if he's Brigitte. I don't know. So we will see. Like I never go to PTR. I never try new heroes. So I will see. Question from FFIYWSC. How was living in America compared to living in France? Everything is different between Europe and America. So I would say America is bigger. Living in America was my dream. So for me, America is fine. Like I like fast food. There's a lot of fast food. I like bigger things. America is bigger, so it's better. Question from Sonata of Shadow. As possibly the first Tracer god of Dive, how has the playstyle changed between the early days and now? Before, Tracer is like just double dash and fight. Most of the time you play alone, like some playstyle from, for example, Effect. You just play alone and hard carry, kill them in one clip, etc. But now it's much different during the Overwatch League. It's more team play, like dive with your Monkey, with your Diva, with your Genji, because like the level is really high and you cannot carry alone, so you need more team play. Question from Zero to Hero. Who is your rival Tracer in the Overwatch League? Definitively Striker, because he's like me, he's pretty aggressive, he dash a lot, he's really strong. For me, he's one of the best Tracer, and I would like to beat him, especially in competitive when I play against him. Question from Wireless Sauce 43. What in-game sensitivity do you play on? I play on 800 DPI with 9 cents because like it's such a high sense because I play in Tracer. I need to watch around. I don't need to really aim far. I just need to track. So that's why I take this sense. It's pretty useful on some heroes like McCree 2, but a little bit bad for Widow, but it's still fine. Question from Block Mist. What is the atmosphere like as a player in the Blizzard arena when you're playing? Lot of pressure because you don't want to. You want to perform. You don't want to disappointed fans and teammates. So everyone is focused. You're focused and you just want to do the best. Question from Dova Singh. Hey Soon, do you have a role model? If so, who? I think the only role model is my parents, because I really like my parents, of course, but yeah, like my father is he's a happy guy, always positive. My mother working hard, so yeah, I would like to be like them. Question from Nazgul23. If you were offered one wish by a genie, what would that wish be? Being the genie. And last question from LGF Ryoko. What is your favorite dish? My favorite dish is my girlfriend dish. That's we finished the questions. So thanks for support, Valiant. Thanks for supporting me. Follow me on Twitter for the results, for funny things, and see you on the stream. Bye bye.